Hello and welcome to Yoga with Ilona. I'm Ilona Barnhart. Today's class is about Revolved Half Moon. So it's quite a tricky and challenging posture, but don't run away just yet. Stick with me and I promise you I will set you up for success. So Revolved Half Moon is known as Parivritta Ardha Chandrasana. Parivritta means revolved, Ardha half, Chandra moon, asana posture. So revolved half moon posture. The benefits or the primary purposes of the pose is to strengthen the standing leg. It also stretches the hamstring and the groin. It also challenges balance, and because it's a twisting posture, it massages the internal organs. So grab something comfortable, roll out the mat, grab a block. As you might have noticed, I'm a huge proponent of blocks and yoga props. But if you don't have one, you're okay. I will show you a variation to do without the block. So it's totally possible to experience the posture without the block, but the block just makes it that much more at ease and swifter, or that has been my experience. Anyway, I will see you on the mat. Alright, we begin standing. So come to the top edge of the mat or in the middle like so. Feet hip distance apart, and then begin to shift your weight over towards your toes and towards your heels, side to side, relaxing your hands, giving them a little wiggle. Just waking up here. Gently close your eyes and softly soften your hands. Bend into your knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Find softness in your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Two more just like that. Inhale fills you up. Exhale, grounding, softening. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Open your eyes to the room. Inhale, shrug your shoulders back, gaze up. Exhale, coil in. Your knees remain soft. Inhale, lift and gaze up. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, hands up towards your thighs. And exhale. Inhale, walk the staircase of your spine. And begin to bring your feet wide. Little pigeon toed out, so toes out, heels in. Great. Inhale, lift your hands. Star pose. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend into your knees. Goddess squat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Creating heat in the body. Inhale. And exhale. Warming up all the muscles that we're going to get into. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pause here, bring your hands towards your thighs. Settle in. Inhale, lengthen. Send your right hand down, send your hips high. Feet face towards forward, and they're parallel this time, so lengthen into your feet. Plant your left hand, send your right toward the sky for a twist. Inhale, exhale, plant your right, send your left toward the sky. Inhale, exhale. One more time, each side. Inhale and exhale. Release your hand. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your hands to your hips and come all the way up. Toe heel your feet in. Boop, 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 boop. Step to the long side edge of your mat. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, forward fold through heart center. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, bend into your right and lift your left. Standing splits. Inhale, exhale, bend into your knee, Shiva squats. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Bring your pinkies to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Releasing your neck and your head. So much hair. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your big toes to touch. Bend into your knees and exhale. Plant your hands. Send your energy towards your left. Lift your right. Half splits. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift and exhale. One more. Inhale, lift up and exhale. Bring your pinkies to touch, or your toes, yeah. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bending into your knees, letting your head hang heavy. Sway side to side, shake it yes and no. Breathing into the belly of your hamstring and also stretching the IT band here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your big toes to touch. And then bend into your knees, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend into your knees, press the ground up. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, thumbs to your heartbeat. Make your way to the long side edge of the mat. Feet are about a little bit wider than your hips. Inhale, lift your hands. Find your star pose. And then exhale on over towards your right. Side body stretch. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale your other side. Inhale. One more each side. Exhale. Inhale, scoop. And exhale. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, release your hands towards your hips. Face the front side edge of the mat. Begin to stand about 3 feet apart. Make sure that your block is on the outside edge of the foot that is in front. Whoa! Alright, let me actually stand a little bit farther from the wall. So beginning with the foundation. Feet, back foot about 45 degrees, a little bit actually more so it's facing the front or wherever your front foot is facing. So shifting hips over. Inhale, your right hand up toward the sky. Exhale, shift forward. Plant your hand on the inside or outside edge of your foot onto your block. This is your revolved triangle. Beginning to revolve your hips. Once you're there, perhaps beginning to lift your top hand toward the sky. From here, revolved triangle, bring your top hand towards your hip, bend into your front knee. Bring your hand or your block about a foot in front of you and then begin to lift your back foot off of the ground. So this is a great place to stay revolved. This is where the revolution begins. Then begin to lift your hand toward the sky. And whenever you're over it, bend into your front knee and step your foot back. Grab a hold of your block and moving over to the other side. Yeah. So feet facing forward and hitting plants or walls. That's a success. So noticing how the posture feels. It doesn't really matter how far the back foot comes off of the ground or if you could lift your hand. It's just noticing the different stages of the posture and honoring wherever you're at in this journey. It is a practice and every place on the path is honorable. It's not better or worse than anybody else. It's just different. So send yourself compassion and kindness wherever you find yourself, especially if there was an expectation or if there's a frustration with where you find yourself. That's often the case. So send yourself some love. All right, second side. Starting with rotating your hips, facing the hips with whatever the front foot is up. That's code for I forgot what side we're on. And I'm mirroring you guys, so it gets a little confusing sometimes, if I'm gonna be completely honest. All right, inhale, left hand up. Your right hand towards the hip. Exhale, shift on over as far as possible, then come down, bring the block on the inside or outside edge of your foot, plant your hand. Begin to rotate in the hips and lift your top hand. Revolve triangle. So great place to stay here exploring the mat. Otherwise, bring your hand towards your hip, bend into your front knee. Send your block about a foot ahead of you, and then begin to lift your back foot. You're welcome to stay here. It's the same kind of prep for half moon, but it's a different hand at the bottom. But if you're moving for that revolved half moon, begin to rotate your hips and lift your top hand toward the sky. Noticing the quality of your breath, and then releasing whenever you are over it. Travel through center, and voila, you just revolved half mooned it. Whatever that means. All right, friends. Have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. I love hearing from you. And if you thought this was helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, or share it along with a fellow yogi or friend or whoever you think would benefit from this. Namaste. Ciao, till next time.